Hey, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bonjour, ça va? How are you guys doing today? This is the Lost Canuck coming at you live and in person from the Barbecue Lab. And basically, the Barbecue Lab is my kitchen. So look, fun episode today. We're going to fire up the Wellspring Components Big Ben 10. If you're thinking, hey, Lost Canuck, what the heck is that? It's a giant rotisserie charcoal wood grill. Put a picture of it over here for you to check it out. I just got this thing. I just bought it. It's a lot of fun. It's just new on the market. So if you haven't seen my explanation video, I'll put a video card for it up here. Check it out. I've done two videos. I made ribs, made some wings on it. It's fun. Today, on today's episode, we're going to make some thick-cut bone-in pork chops. Okay, you're probably wondering, hey, Lost Canuck, these look like they're prepped and ready to go. Well, you're right. See this little microphone here? Well, if the Lost Canuck doesn't press the power button, you won't hear anything I'm saying. So I'm re-recording all this because the Lost Canuck, yeah, maybe I'm getting senile, I don't know, but I forgot to press the power button. Pretty sure it's on now and you can hear me. And if you can't hear me, we'll pretend it's like one of those old-time 1920s no sound movies, okay? All right, so basically what we're going to do is take these thick-cut bone-in pork chops. Can't even see the bone because I've covered it in rub, okay? And we're going to turn them into these juicy, delicious, rotisserie cooked pork chops. All right, well, let's roll that intro. Okay, so basically, I'm going to just recap what I did here, and that'll save you a little time. So I went over to Hagberg's Market over in Lake Elmo. It's my local butcher shop, and if you have a local butcher shop, I strongly suggest you support the small mom and pop businesses. Chains are okay, but I'm guilty. I go to the chains every once in a while to get stuff, but support your local shops, okay? So what I did was I used binder. And again, Lost Canuck likes to use binder. I know some people don't. You've left me comments. You don't need binder. You know, you're right. You don't need binder. Surface is plenty wet. I like to use it. Why? I think it adds a little umami to your cook. Now, generally, you're not going to be able to taste the binder, so you can use whatever you like. On today's episode, what I used, okay, was this Damn Good mustard. I really like this stuff. It's from Lake Superior Spice Company. Again, I'm not paid or sponsored by these guys, but I really like it. It's a local Minnesota sauce. It's made in Duluth. Now, over at Northern Fire Barbecue's Customer Appreciation Day, and I'll put a link to the video up here on the screen, they were there. They had a tent there. Talked to them. Good people. Check out that video. Anyways, why I like to use this, it's got lots of vinegar and it's got lots of spices in it. The vinegar helps break down the myelin bundles with the protein on your meat. So the longer you let it, you can't let it set too long, like days, but the longer you set it, let it set up, it softens your surface a little bit. So I like this stuff. Good bunch of people. I'll leave a link for them down below. And then finally, I put the binder on. Controversial, I know. And then these guys, Josh and Sarah from We're Smoking, okay, or We're Smoking, got to say it right. This is their honey chipotle rub. Love their rubs. They use all natural ingredients. There's no scary ingredients in here. It's just basically, yeah, it's just what, pepper and they got in here, coconut sugar. It's good stuff, okay? Anyways, they're in the same video card that I showed you here a second ago. Good people, local, made right here in the Twin Cities area. So again, you can buy both these things at Northern Fire Grilling and Barbecue. or you can order them direct from them online. Whatever you want. Look, I just go over to Northern Fire and pick it up myself. So, again, what we're going to do is we're going to head down to the pit, clamp these into the rotisserie grate, and I've never cooked like that before. It's a first for me, so I'll see you down at the pit. Hey, well, we're back downstairs at the Big Ben 10 by Wellspring Components.
Kids, Big Ben.
I got her loaded up with some, so I still have the old lump that I had in it from the other cook. Put some B&B Char-Logs. I really like these things. I like them a little better than briquettes, actually. They burn nicely. There's a hole in the middle of them, and they just seem to get a little hotter, smoke a little better. It's my opinion, okay? So I got the, you saw me put the chef's temp on there the other day, so I got my electronic gauge on here. That's the S1. And I'm going to run it again with my Breezo fan over here. So I got the adapter in there. So let's get this thing lit up first. I'm going to set the pit. We're going to make pork chops. You saw me prep the pork chops. So I'm going to get it lit up, set it at about 230, and just let it get heated up, and then we'll bring the pork chops down. We'll take a look at the wood that I put in. Okay, so there's my char logs, and I also put some got some cherry chunks in there too, some wood. So and again, I like to light it in 3 areas and then kind of let it burn together. And so let's get her lit up. Okay, I like using my grill gun. Okay, let's get her closed up. I will set the, well, the exhausts are open right now. I'll set the Breezo and the S1 up for about 230, and we'll go from there. We'll see you in a minute. All right, well, Lost Canuck here, and we are back at the Big Ben 10. This thing's been hovering right at 250 for a few hours now. I've just been burning it in. I've been running some chores. I'm going to turn the rotisserie on, get some probes into the meat. It's time to throw the pork chops on. We got another big storm rolling, so I want to get that in before it starts raining. It's beautiful right now, but who knows what's going to happen next. All right, so let's get our meat into the grates, which is right behind me. I think you can see that. Then we'll put our hot gloves on and get her all clamped in. I'm going to put some probes in just to keep track of everything. I'm going to fire up my combustion probe, and then I'm going to keep trying these meat stick duo probes. Okay, we got our pork chops. They look great. Wow. See, I'm going to put my combustion in probably the thicker one here. Okay, so I think that's fairly centered. Let's put the top grate on. Get this thing loaded in. Okay, should be okay. All right, so now I need my hot gloves to put this thing in. Remember, kids, safety third. And I'm going to turn my fan on pause. There we go. Okay, and it's already telling me, my combustion probe says it's 34 on the middle. Yep, and my meat stick's telling me it's 34 in the middle on that one. So they're all pretty close. Let's close this up. The temperature's going to skyrocket. All right, so I got the rotisserie on, turned the chef's temp system back on. Should start blowing the smoke out of here. Oh, you know what? One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some crushed pecan shells in there too. In the beginning of the cook, these are just crushed pecan shells that I get from my friend Dave Kleinman. I'll leave a link down below. These really smoke it up. And in the beginning of the cook, it's pretty nice to do that. So let's get that on there. All right, well, we're gonna pull them at 145, which is safe temp for pork. So I'll see you when it's time to pull them. Should be soon. Like I said, it's getting darker and darker. I'm hoping to get everything done here shortly. All right, we'll see you then. Hey, well, we're back at the Big Ben 10. The storm kind of slipped by. It's dark, but this thing's been cruising right around 250 for the whole time. I really like the setup. Oh, there goes my alarm. So the pork chops have hit 145, according to both my combustion and my meat stick. So I'm going to turn this thing off, pull the grate out, and bring them inside. See how they are. Let's take a look at them first before I do that. Wow, the color looks really nice. It's really nice and smoky. Okay, let's unclamp this. And we'll pull it out. Guess I should have adjusted it better. Now it'll come out. Just shut this down. Okay, let it snuff itself out. Now I'm going to get a pan and put these in the pan. All right, well, we're going to just put these in a pan, bring them upstairs, slice into them. See if these are any good. They are hot. Okay, let's go up to the cutting board. We'll take a look. All right, well, we're upstairs in the barbecue lab, which is my kitchen. And we just pulled the pork chops off of the Wellspring Components Big Ben 10 rotisserie. Tell you what, these things smell amazing. They cooked very nicely. There's the color on them looks great. These are the super thick bone-in pork chops. So I brought them to 145 and then just brought them right up here. They're glistening. They're juicy. They smell great. Well, I guess I can't say they're juicy yet. I haven't cut really into them. But where's the bone? There's the bone. Okay, so we're gonna just take a slice out of here. See how it is. Okay, well, there we go. Has a little bit of a smoke ring here on it. Looks good. That's where the probe was, that hole. But I don't want to cut the bone. Take another slice out of here. There we go. All right, so why don't I cut this a couple places, and I'll take a bite. And they're not dry, that's for sure. These aren't your grandma's old dry pork chops. These are actually pretty decent looking. All right. Got a nice char on them. The smoke smells awesome. Okay, so I'll give, these are really hot too. I'll give one to the videographer. Hot, careful. And cheers. Very nice. Tasty. They taste charcoaly, smoky. Rub works very well. I'm going to be using some of that damn good mustard sauce from Lake Superior Spice Company on these, I can tell you that. Anyways, so I made 4. There's only 3 of us, so my wife or the videographer will have an extra one to enjoy the next day. So, all right. I'll just keep eating this, so I better put it down. Okay, final thoughts and conclusions. Well, I've been having a lot of fun with that Big Ben 10 rotisserie. And if you like a rotisserie, this thing can cook pretty much anything. Now I'm going to throw some chicken on tomorrow morning that I brined in some pickle juice, so that should be interesting. I know wings taste good in pickle juice, so we'll see if the chicken breasts do. Pork chops, no problem. These things are awesome. Easy, I set it at 250 with my little Chef's Temp S1 system. You probably don't even need that. You can just adjust the vents manually, but I was away for a while, so I just set it and forget it. All right. So that's my final thoughts and conclusions. Big Ben 10. Pork chops from Hagberg's. Thank you, Billy. These are awesome. It's Memorial Day weekend, so we're going to enjoy that. And for all the returning subscribers, thanks for watching. You guys are the core. Appreciate you coming back to check out this new equipment that I have. Normally I'm cooking on the Lone Star or something else, but this is kind of exciting for me, and I'm just learning how to cook on it. It's a lot of fun, so thanks for watching. For all you new people that have just tuned in to check out the Wellspring Components Backyard Big Ben 10 Rotisserie BBQ, well, I've done chicken, I've done ribs, pork chops. I'm going to do some more chicken on it here probably tomorrow. So it works well. It's easy to run. It's pretty simple. The only complicated thing on it is it's got an electric motor. Big deal. And you don't even have to use that. If you saw my other video, which I think I left the video card up for on when I first unboxed it and set it up, there are other modes you don't even need to use the rotisserie. So it's kind of cool that way. All right, but anyways, so if you found value in the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. That really helps my channel, and I do sincerely appreciate it. And if you have the ability, after you hit the thumbs up, it might ask you want to hype the video. Please, if you have the ability and you don't mind, hype the video. That really supercharges the video, sends it out to new people, just helps YouTube figure out who should be watching these types of videos. All right, so, and I've also got an Instagram page, and I'll put the QR code up over here for it. If you haven't checked that out, I do previews of upcoming things and a little different content, so check out my Instagram page. And look, if you don't eat pork, or you don't like pork, there's more chicken stuff coming. I have some beef that I'm cooking, so anyways, enough about that. And look, if there's something you didn't like about the video, or you think I screwed up or did something wrong, hey, leave me a comment below. I answer them all. If you want to see me cook something different, try something a little different. I know, Tim, there's a couple of variations you want me to check out. I'm looking at that. So, Tim, if you're out there, I'm looking into it. Plus, I've got a Lone Star 42-inch pellet smoker. I'm cooking on it right now. Got other charcoal equipment. I've got a blazing grill works. I got all kinds of stuff. So if you want to see me cook on anything else, leave me a comment. I forget, one of the viewers left me a message about hanging some sausage in my 42. Also looking into that with that Huber plate and everything. So I'm going to check it out. And Mike Huber, if you're watching this, I got mods coming on this thing. Look, I like the pit, like it a lot. I need to redesign the charcoal basket slightly. I want to put a shelf on it. There's a bunch of things I'm going to do. All right, so anyways, having said that, we're at the end of the video. Just had my free bowl of soup with my hat.
This is the worst looking hat I ever saw. Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh? Oh, it looks good on you, though.
I gotta say, Lost Canuck always says, be kind to each other. It really matters. Kindness is ultra important nowadays. Just, it doesn't take much. I know it's sometimes in the heat of the moment, people get angry, but just be kind. Try it out. You don't know what other people are doing or what they're thinking. And it just helps out a lot. It really matters. I'll leave it there. Okay. Take care. Check out some of my other content. Bye-bye. Love you guys.